Could be. Okay. Check it again. There it is. Okay. Just taking a little while. Right. Bucket's on. Bucket on. There it is. Okay. Just taking a little while. Right. Silence that audio. Bucket on. There it is. Okay, there's chat. I was waiting for chat to pop up. That was it. Waiting for the chat box to pop up. All right, so anyway, I've already announced it on my group page. I've announced it. I've also announced it on my Instagram. Yep. So my group page on Facebook, my Instagram. Now I'm going to announce it to some other people, but now y'all are going to get it finally. Making sure the mic carries me good. Okay, it still is good. All right, I'm happy. Uh, so anyway, so I am now approved. My Mandalorian costume, my custom Mandalorian is now approved in the Mandalorian mercs. I am so happy about this. I have pushed and pushed myself to get it done, but it was pretty much done. It's just that the first time I tried to get approved, they hit me on the boxes and everything because this was clean. This was my. I'm not using my phone. I'm using the PC cam. But down here, oh, fudge. Hang on. I'll show you. So these down here, okay, these down here, um, were a problem to begin with. I just wanted to see how far I get, as y'all remember when I first started doing live streams in this. So, um, uh, fudge. Give me a minute. Okay, so and then I started slowly working on it. I went to a buddy's house. Well, no, excuse me. I didn't go to my buddy's house. Um, but well, I did pre-app first. That took a while, but then I'm like, I can't wait anymore. So, because the movie's coming up, I'm like, I need to get this going. So, but then, come April 30th, a buddy from Drexel Clan came by and helped me get my Mando up in spec for more up in spec. And then I'm like, it needs to be more dirtier looking. So and then I found out about the Mandalorian protectors about a few weeks later, which is a few weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago. I found out about them, and I'm like, oh sweet! I'm like, there's another group, there's another club, sweet. So and then I got involved with them. Right now, the mercs was my priority. This is now that the protectors club I'm trying to get in is my second priority. So. I'm waiting for my cape and comma to arrive. As you can see, I don't have it. I don't have it on me at all. I really don't. Okay, so yep, it's not here. If you're probably going to ask me where it's at, so I'll tell you where it's at. It's at a buddy's house in the northern states. I'm not telling you which state, but he's up in the northern states, and he is actually uh, fixing some details that I messed up on. I'm not good at weathering capes and commas. I always like to do patterns. And so that's getting fixed, but I'm still approved in the cape and comma because when I got the approval letter, the last set of photos I sent was with it all weathered up really good and everything. So that passed approval with the Mercs. That did. So my cape and comma is approved as is, even with it just changing just a little bit, just a few spots on the cape and comma. It's still good. Um, there is something else I gotta fix, but it wasn't in the fix, the little suggestion list. I gotta fix this. See, I gotta fix that. So this is hot glue, so I gotta put E6000 in, and then this will stay on. It's Velcroed, so I gotta put it on the bottom end, but that's okay. So and actually, check this out. So my jetpack got approved too. How you like that? My jetpack's approved. So so this approval letter hit me yesterday, Friday, because today's Saturday. Yesterday, me and my other autistic friend, Ninja Turtle Power. His name's Thad, but that's all I'm telling you. He's on Instagram, and he's also on YouTube as well. I took him to see the Mandalorian Grogu movie. I wore my TIE Pilot kit there for the third time, and then the second time was with me and Mom, which was earlier this week on Monday, yeah. And I wore this to the theater. Now, I had to take my bucket off because AMC theaters got guidelines and rules for costumes and everything, but they encourage the costumes, but they yeah, you got to take your bucket off. So, but it wasn't an event, so okay, no big deal. But the first time I saw the movie was at Premiere Cinemas 1 week ago from this past Thursday. So, and then that's when I started submitting my pictures and everything to the and all that. So, again, to the protectors. So, the Mandalorian protectors. So, other than that, I'm so excited, y'all. I really am. I'll take my bucket off now. I am super excited to officially be a part of the Mandalorian Mercs. This journey has taken me quite a few months to get here. Some people take years because of work and stuff like that, but me, I had time. But I drug on it, but then I started picking up the pace because the movie was coming out. So when I heard the movie's coming out, I'm like, I gotta get this redone. Which y'all been following me on, and I'm very grateful for y'all following me on that. So anyway, I'm going to show y'all some of the details on the Mando up front. So I'm going to show you the bucket. So here's the bucket. We call them buckets. They're helmets, but we call them buckets. So if you're a Legion member, we call them buckets. I don't know what the Mando's called, but I call them buckets. It look like a bucket. Anyway, so it looks dirty, right? So this is black wash. It's black. It's basically black black acrylic paint. You put the paint in a cup, then you put water in it. You don't want to overdo it because, well, you won't get that consistency that you want. But you want to make sure that it's dark enough to make it look like you've rolled around in dirt and everything, right? So, and I've darkened the gold. But let me go back to the judges first. My biggest concern, well, okay, you see how this piece here has that has more detail than the other? I guess, but that's okay. But like the little silver spots. Like y'all probably can't see them on this camera, but there's like right here on the cheek and here. So if y'all seen what my armor looked like originally months ago when I started doing the Mando series and all that for y'all, um, it looked identically to this. So I copied what Darth Ray's reviews did for me last year. I copied this, but it was more rough looking. But I had to restamp it because of the print lines. They don't want no print lines, but I recopied what Tim Darth Ray reviews did. He had this mark here, he had this mark here, he had this mark here. I recopied everything, and there was actually more damage done when I did the paint because I was going to shoot for a clean build, but well, the paint started peeling. I'm like, oh, just weather it. So, but anyway, it's weathered now. So, and then there's damage like right up in here as well. Paint coming off. You know, because I tried to recoat it, but that's okay. I did really good on this. Look, even some of the metallic silver down here is starting to show. Y'all can't really see it, but it's starting to show. This bucket will be in its own case, in its own little bag. You know, like how I got that bowling bag over here. We'll answer that messenger. Man, what the... Anyway, so this is a bowling ball bag, and I use that for one of my other costumes. I use that for the tie. So that's what I use that for. I use that for the tie. Um, I hand painted the black right up here in the cheek area, the inner cheek area. I hand painted all that. I shocked that they didn't point me out on my lens. That was my other concern too. Like, do I have to go get another lens? No, I'm not replacing this lens. Unless they specify. So, but actually, yeah, I might get a new lens, same colored lens. I just might have to get a new lens. I do plan on that. Just just fix a few things. But this wasn't in the fix, so I'm happy about that. Um, there is a spot for a fan that goes back here. I'm actually going to bring that fan up to right about at the very top on the inside. So I got a fan for that. It's going to help pull in air from the outside and then shoot it up. So that's what I'm planning on doing is for that to happen. Because I got air blowing down on my face. So that's a good thing. And also, I had to do more details before I did my pictures. I had to clean up some stuff in here and just stuff in those little cavity spots, like right up in here, like that. You know where his light, where Dim Djarin's light goes. You know, I had to do that because his is magnetic, which is pretty cool. And then I'm gonna turn this off because well I don't need it right now. I will clear coat this. I'm going to protect the paint. I'm going to clear coat it. Because if I'm going to be out in the sun all day, the one thing I don't need is to redo the whole entire kit all over again. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to clear coat it. Clear coat will help protect the paint. It'll also get a nice shiny look, too, as well. So I'm like, clear coat it. I've already talked to my clan's head officer, Michael or Wolfen. His name and his Mando name's Wolfen. So talked to my buddy Wolfen when I was getting ready to do all this. He said I want to clear coat this, but I want to see what else I need to do. And he suggested, yeah, wait until you're approved, then clear coat it. That's what I plan on doing is clear coating this armor, all the armor pieces. I do plan on clear coating all of it. Anything that's plastic, clear coat it. And that won't take very long because all I gotta do is clear coat two things, put them out in the sun, bake it, ready to go, bring it back in, be ready to go the next day, basically. And just do all of it. Because it'll help. Not only will it help protect the paint, but it actually adds an extra layer of protection. I keep looking over here. I'm so sorry, y'all. It'll actually help with the protection and everything. Oh, and also, these are fake guns. These are not real. These are fake. They're fake. Um, so I went back behind my buddy Larry to add a little more detail to just a little bit more because I knew they were going to ask for a little bit more. So I took some silver tester paint, hobby paint. It's actually an enamel paint, and I actually touched up some spots here. Y'all can't really see it, but oh, here we go. Yeah, you can see it now. So y'all can see it all up in here, and then if I flip it around, it's like up in there too. So it's there. So I was wanting to do a matching gun color set. I was. I was gonna do black handle, purple and gold. I had it all in my head, but I'm like, that's gonna be so pain in the fanny because of all the places where you could do it. It would be such a pain in the fanny. I would need somebody with better hands than I got. So that's one of the guns. Here's the other one. So this one don't got very much on it, but it is there. That side don't have very much on it. Now I can go back behind. So I'm approved now. So I can actually go back and just kind of add just a couple more spots. There is a certain ruling on how far you can go on your kit with adding stuff to it before you have to resubmit. Now, you're already let's say okay, I'm already proving this as it is, right? As it looks with the cape, helmet, jetpack, everything that you see on me right now, including my helmet, right? Because that's required. That's the most important piece is the helmet because a lot of people skip out on that. They don't do a good job. That's the problem. You got to do it right. Okay, so what am I saying? Oh yeah. So uh, once you're approved in your custom mando, you can add stuff to it, like this. Here, I printed these out on my 3D printer. It's an Adventure 5M 3D printer. Check them out through I think it's like Flash Forge. I think it's something like that. Check them out. But so this is made out of PETG. I'm not fond of that, but what I need to do is Bondo. I'm going to use Bondo when I finally get around to doing it. And then once that happens, I still got to clean it up a little bit because there's still some 3D spots, stuff like that. But it's nothing bad, really. Stuff that I could easily take with a file. But definitely it's going to need a lot of Bondo. And I'm going to need quite a bit of help with Bondo. Uh, this is one of the things I want to add because there's two of them. So I want to show you where these would go. Now now I could do it like this, but they're so darn long, right? So how would that work? Because my arms, so this wouldn't work because these are actually movie accurate length. So I mean, I could do it like this. I could do it like this. Now put it down on the side here, or I could just put it on my belt. I could do something like that. You know, I can move the boxes forward, move them to the back. I could do that. There's different ways of attaching your stuff to your armor and stuff, and I know just the guy to get it from. But I gotta send the measurements of the whole thing. But it's gonna be a black handle with a gold blade. Black handle with a gold blade. I'm gonna hopefully, if another armor party pops up, I'm like sweet, because I got two things I want to get bondoed, ready to go, and then paint it. I know what I want to do. I know just how to do it. Okay, so but other than that, I've got this far, you guys. I appreciate y'all supporting me on this journey. Though I don't know all your names, but I'm greatly appreciated that y'all have supported me through all of this. Asked me some of those really cool questions about how to get in and everything. If you are interested in about joining the Mandalorian Mercs, go to mandalorianmercs.com. Check them out. There might be some ads popping up around. Once you're an official member or you become an auxiliary member, those ads disappear. So I'm a member right now, but I still get ads when I log into my account. Well, that's right. But once you get your OEM number, they will update your account and everything, and then those ads disappear. Keep their word on it. They gotta make money somehow, right? So you get to keep the website on. I think. Anyway, I could be wrong. But anyway, so if you want to join the Mandalorian Mercs, check them out at mandalorianmercs.com. Create a free account. Look for a clan. Take pictures of your armor, stuff like that. You'll be ready to go. I think that's about it. I really took care of everything for y'all. Um, there is one thing I really want to do to add to my cape one day is magnets. So okay, so you see how I have these pieces here. So where these pieces are, I want to put magnets in, glue them in, and then take my cape magnets right there at the very where they line up with that. That way, I could just go, or have somebody like, "Can you put this on?" You can leave these up here. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's it. I'll holler at y'all later. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for being nice to me over these videos that I've made. Nobody's chatted with me today, but that's okay. At least I have a few people that pop in and say hi and everything. I got two people watching, so I am greatly appreciative of y'all. I really am. To my 199 subs, I'm grateful that I have 199 subs. If I can get one more that hits 200, but my ultimate goal is to get my first play button. If I ever get the play button, but that's okay. If I don't, you know what? No harm done, right? Well, anyway, so I'd like to get my first play button one day. Anyway, take care, everybody. May the force be with you. And until next time, see y'all later. All hail Mandalore.